In the vast and beautiful garden of life, it's easy to get caught up in comparing ourselves to others, measuring our worth based on success, appearance, or how we fit into the world's standards. When we take a step back and reflect on our true value, we realize that our worth doesn't come from what the world sees. It comes from the fact that we are created with purpose, honor, and an incredible capacity to thrive. In the world of flowers, the peony reigns as the queen of the garden. Known for its rich, layered petals and striking beauty, I planted peony rhizomes in March 2020, knowing it would take years for them to reach their full bloom. Patience became the lesson I learned as I waited. But in the first year, I was overjoyed to see them return strong and vibrant. That is, until one afternoon when I came home to find one part of the plant lying flat on the ground. I felt a sense of loss and concern for the fragile peony, but as I observed its greenery, I noticed it still had life. I decided to support it, tying it upright to the other half of the plant. Much to my relief, it stood tall again and I couldn't help but feel grateful for this comeback. What struck me then was how I treated every plant in my garden with the same care and attention. Whether it was a peony or a wildflower. Every plant was precious, and I wanted to nurture them all. It was in that quiet moment, standing over my peony, that God whispered a beautiful truth. This is how He sees each of us. We often compare ourselves to others, measuring our worth by external standards like career success, wealth, or appearance. But in God's eyes, you are precious just as you are, with all your unique beauty, gifts, and potential. No matter your background, your social status, or your perceived shortcomings, God sees you as a masterpiece, a creation made for a purpose. He doesn't rank us. He cherishes us all equally. Just as I nurtured every flower in my garden, He lovingly tends to you, desires for you to grow, and wants you to flourish in His divine plan. Romans chapter 9 verses 20 to 21 remind us that we, as God's creations, have no right to question His design. We are not meant to look around and wish we were someone else, but to embrace who God made us to be. We are like different vessels made for different purposes, some for honor, some for daily use. And in God's perfect design, every vessel, every person, has intrinsic value. Reflect, do you sometimes wish you were more like someone else? Take a moment to pause. Know that God made no mistake in creating you. You are valuable, you are loved, and you are meant to thrive in the unique way He created you to. Isaiah 43:4 Because you are precious to me, you are honored, and I love you. Embrace your worth, celebrate who you are, and trust that you are exactly who you are meant to be.